Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another Nürburgring tour. So we roll out on the main straight and going up to the first corner, go and quite lock up a little bit and then we go wide here. So I know I need to improve decent braking, but I could have improved them. I could have pushed a little bit more. I should not have pushed here because the tires were overloaded. You see, there is a tire grip limit, so I overloaded it by instantly turning in back towards the right, which messed it up. And now down we go. This hairpin, and I completely missed the braking point here and go wide again. And this was a good cinematic shot. It could have been even more better if I would have left the replay section there. And yes, I record the replays and not actual footage because I want to have the good experience of the track. And I again missed the braking point here. I have forgotten the braking point there, so I couldn't help about it. And this is why, kids, you don't climb off camera curves, because you will see in just a moment what happens. And yeah, exactly that happens. The next one is pretty satisfying for me because it goes out cleanly. You can climb the curve a little bit, and it is just satisfying. Good braking here for the chicane, climbing the first curve, climbing the second curve, and climbing the grass. What I did there was I didn't steer enough. That's just the thing, I just didn't steer enough. And now there is the final corner for the GT section where we enter into the Nürburgring, Nordschleife. So pretty slow here. Yes, it is an outlap and I don't remember the track very well. But this should have been flat out, and because I missed the line and I couldn't go flat out anymore. This one, yeah, I'm just too slow. Like I shouldn't be at second gear, I should be at third gear and maintain that. Like I should have maintained the reps. I couldn't do that, I'm just an idiot. Or it's just a skill issue, which will improve later. So down the main, not the main straight, whatever. Uphill, flat out, stone right into footpaths. The car of course didn't fly here. And yeah, down brake, I don't know why I braked. I could have just downshifted there. And another good flyby I found. Trying to reach the limit and touch the grass. Good turn, good turn. What the hell? Yeah, I may have just touched the grass so slightly. Well, let's watch the replay. You can just see how barely I'm touching the grass. And then that happens. But I made a pretty good transition out of that. The long right hander. Again, I'm doing the same mistake of climbing the top of the curve. Downhill. One of the fastest sections here. Full of blood. What am I supposed to even say? Epic flyby. What did I do? Did I miss the braking? Or did I climb the wrong curve? I may have climbed the wrong curve here and messed it up. But I don't know why I keep climbing the grass there in absolute straight road. You may consider that I'm trying to go in the edge of the track and I don't know the lateral limits of the car yet. Little bit weird gear work there. And as one of the most as the experienced drivers will know, this is like one of the most blinding sections here. It is hard mainly because it's blinding. It is full of blind corners. Oh, good. That was a good skill. You all have to agree, that was a good skill. And breaking into this hairpin. That deserves a like and subscribe. Come on. That was a good skill. This is another blind corner where most people get thrown off guard because people would think that it is a hairpin, but it's not. It is a pretty fast corner. You could take it in like second gear or even third if you are good enough. Now this was slightly difficult because I couldn't see half the track and I forgot to enable headlights. I couldn't see half the things and I just had to like guess where the hairpin corner was. Flat out into the horizontal straight. That's what I like to call it. Lovely view, a lovely flyby, and now I cannot see anything and boom. That's a 360 out there. In the air. And yes, if I didn't mention before, I had damaged full stop because I was playing Nürburgring after a very long time and I completely forgot the track. I shouldn't have braked here, I should have just downshifted. And this one right-hander before the legendary carousel corner, which everyone identifies Nürburgring. And I'm pretty bad at it. I'm just not able to climb it, like I need help here. What should I do? Well, one thing for sure I know that I shouldn't climb it from there, I should climb it somewhere in the middle. Now we are into the Whipperman section. Slowly going into Flazy. What do we call it? Oh, actually, what is this section called? Because it's one of the most famous sections here. It is difficult because it has the most elevation changes here. What is it called? Yes, Flansgarten. Literally it means plant garden. Well, we are not there yet. Pretty good work into the SS. Well, training on Japan didn't work here. It's a good old Suzuka track. And I guess we have entered Flazengarten here again. No, sorry, Flansgarten. I know every German is hating me right now. This was a pretty smooth sailing here. That out, still third, fourth, up to fifth. This was a bit of a scary section, always is. The car is very unstable here. Even slight twitch in the steering wheel and you go off into the barriers. And of course there's Nürburgring, there are no runoffs, you cannot make mistakes. Just satisfying. I didn't know why I braked here. Why did I brake here that much? It's not even that slow. Yeah, I should brake here, yes, because I need to, of course. And flying a carousel. I somehow nailed this. And yes, the unstable will be there. Like I've seen even professional drivers like Christopher Haas to get unsettled every time he leaves flying carousel. into 30 minutes.
Finally, we're reversing in rest. Well, he cannot if he is fighting another guy beside him. And I thought I could get a pretty good flyby here, but Acetacosta just won't let me. And passing the tourist section. Okay, I got a pretty good flyby here. And turning to the left, turning to the right. Of course I can't because I braked here and just overloaded the tires in front. And now I won't say anymore, it will be a clean hot lap from here now on. So thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.